Off the beaten path. Join me in part 2 of exploring one of the most unique but least known sites in Washington, D.C., the DC8 Totem Poles. Yes, you heard me correctly, totem poles. In a corner of this vibrant city lies an art installation of 8 abstract totem poles that celebrates community, history, and diversity. Although they all have a different style, they were all created by the same mastermind artist. Most people jog or bike along the exercise trail that divides it, but today we are going to continue to press our luck by exploring without getting run over. We might even see a guy playing with his dog in the background if we're lucky. Let's go!
Okay, and we will walk on up. So we have covered 1, 2, 3, 4. We've already covered half. And we will continue up the trail. Looks like a pretty cool trail to be biking or running. A little bit earlier in the morning, it was very busy. It was kind of like crossing a busy street, just trying to get across, because you come down from the metro down to here. And this is number 8. So we'll pan up and down. And what do we have on number 8? It says, this totem is inspired by the strength and determination of the residents in DC. The sculpture is made out of steel and pressure-treated wood, representing the strength of communities, but also the many challenges the city has faced. The piece remains open to the destiny, aspirations, dreams, and hopes the residents have for the city's future. So a bit more written about this one than some of the others. And we will cross. And now we have number 5. Totem number 5. And it says, this totem is inspired by the unique architecture of Washington, D.C. The video in the totem depicts everyday life of people living in D.C. and interviews. And I'm not making sure I'm reading the right one. Yeah, I am. We'll wait for the train to pass. So, freight train. So I have no idea what they're talking about with the video. It says the video in the totem depicts everyday life of people living in DC and interviews. So I have no idea. I don't see any video here. But we will move on. This is number 6. Pretty interesting design here. And what do we have? Okay. This totem is inspired by the native bird of Washington, D.C., the wood thrush. It is sitting on top of a traditional totem pole head, supported by a bird cage-like structure filled with river rocks found in D.C. The totem captures some of the natural resources in the city. So here, of course, we can see the rocks on the inside, river rocks. Oh, that train has finally passed. This feels so much better. But it's inevitable over here. You've got freight train tracks on the bottom, and then on the top you have metro tracks for the subway. So really there's no way around it. When you live in the city, you have these kinds of noises. Alright, and now we have made it to our final totem, which is of a ladder. It's a ladder, and it has different scenes of old-time life, old-time trolley cars. But let's take a look. This is number 7. See what it says on the website. Oh, what do you know? There's the metro in the background. And what do we have? Okay. It says this totem is inspired by the rich traditions of DC neighborhoods rooted in their history. The exaggerated height of the ladder suggests the continuation of growth in the future in communities around the city. So there you go. And I will give you some close-ups of these pictures here. So very old school. It's we have a trolley being led by horses. That's how old this one is. This middle one looks like it got punched out or something. It's just gone. It should be something there, but it's not. And here we have this. Old school trolleys. And as it goes up, it gets more and more modern. Up at the top, it may be kind of hard to see through the camera, but it's looking like you kind of got like 1950s or so. So you're starting out in maybe, I don't know, 1880s, 1890s at the bottom. At the top, it looks more like kind of 1950s. So anyway, that is a quick tour of this totem installation in this part of town. Another kind of hidden gem of the city. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. It'll help a lot. This is still a new channel, so every little bit helps. And this is Vigoroso off to another cool spot. So we will see you in the next one. Thanks and take care, guys.